humor, but also sincerity, is that I adopted long ago that nature provides, I don't. I don't provide psilocybin mushrooms to anyone for really strongly held beliefs. Therapy is so much of an important component of the psilocybin experience, as you know. So even my father, at the end of his life, even Alexander Smith, who is the father of American mycology, who wrote a monograph on the genus psilocybin, towards the end of his life, he asked me for psilocybin mushrooms. Both of these elders in my life, I turned down. I refused to give my father psilocybin mushrooms or Alexander Smith because I was traveling the next day. I realized there'd be a lot of time necessary to process this. And towards the end of their life, if they would have this epiphany that their whole foundation of life it was not founded on the principles they now knew to be true, reconciling that sudden change, and then how do they explain it to their wives? I asked them both if they would, would your wives also go? So we do a threesome together, and both their wives said no, they wouldn't do that, and I don't want to be a chasm between them. And so, for those reasons, I really just felt that I'm a mycologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. And I think the therapeutic component of psilocybin for treating, mental challenges, illnesses, takes really a skill set that honed, over decades of training. And I'm not that person. So I think this is really important to the whole community. When you give somebody a psilocybin mushrooms, you own that karma of their experience. So you should be there for them, or you should make sure somebody else skilled is there for them. But these are powerful medicines. They're not shrooms. I hate that term. So I just think that, these things had a huge impact on my life. I think they have a massive potential, more so than anything. Anything's been discovered in medicine recently, on the order of discovery of penicillin. I think this is going to be a game changer, saving millions and millions of lives.
Well, thank you very much for that. Message is really important and runs throughout this